We are closing in the last few days of the year, so let's start wrapping up with what amazing things, right, have happened this year so far. And with none other than a wonderful guest, this episode is going to be great. Welcome, guys. It's the Table Talk. Ni hao!
Oh, knees and bees.
Ni hao! Ni hao. Welcome back, everyone. It is yet another beautiful day. And by
That's a very long laugh track, sorry.
Okay, yeah. What is up with this laughter? It's about the joke that there's amazing things happening. Anyway, how has it been? How's things? By the time you're listening to this, it's December.
It's past Christmas. It's just a couple of days to the new year.
Yeah.
Oh!
I can smell all Lang's lines.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh,
Is that what they...
No, they don't.
What does it
say that.
smell
Nobody
like?
says that. We've got a fancy guest in the studio with us. If you guys are not watching on
Super
YouTube,
fancy.
you're missing out. We've got Ben.
Oh!
All the way from Singapore. Come on.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
thanks,
Ben-
my friends.
Ben disappeared.
Ben.
We're trying our
He's
best.
back. He's back.
Okay,
All right,
he's
Ben.
back.
Oh, look at that. Ben. In his pixelated glory.
Oh, man. I
Yeah,
love
y'all
it.
got more pixels? Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
This
Ben.
is just
And
weird.
there we go again.
Guys, if you're
It's
watching
Singapore,
YouTube, you will see Ben appear and
Yeah,
disappear
you
from
gotta-
time to time.
If you're not, and if
on.
you're just listening to it in your car on your stereo system, Ben, say hi.
Hey. Hello, my friends.
Who you?
Very
What you
good.
do?
Who do what do? I'm just chilling in Singapore, man. Oh, wait. Am I on? Am I off? Okay, I see.
You're coming in and
Disappeared
out.
There's something happening in the vibes. But yeah, everyone, this
what?
is Ben Kheng. Ben, who you, what you do is like, hey, what you be doing to make that dough? And what
What
you...
I've been doing to make that dough?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be human. I'm trying to make more the music. Talk
What
to
a
the
musician.
Ah.
Musician.
Ben is
Really good.
the figure behind that famous recorder solo that you've heard many times. Titanic flute. This is Ben.
It was made by me for me. It was in tribute of me.
Yeah, it is.
Might not be actual facts, but it's,
I
it's
don't
good.
know about that.
It
But
might be
Ben,
fake.
how have you been? What have you been up to? It's been a crazy year. I feel like the last time we had you on the podcast was like literally maybe almost a year ago.
Yeah.
With Joel.
Oh, that's right.
It was a long
Man,
ass time, dude.
time doesn't make sense anymore in,
It
in
really
the pandemic.
doesn't.
Yeah, it's just
how
kind of
has-
gross.
21 been for you in terms of peacefulness?
Hey, man, it's been shit.
Oh, straight from the horse's mouth.
Hey, no, but it's not all been shit.
Let's not lie to ourselves.
I got hitched.
Hey!
I got myself married.
Oh, we got the market ladies.
That track. That's
But
right.
gentlemen,
Let's hope it stays that way. Yeah, so I mean,
yes.
out of all the doom and gloom, it was nice to kind of finally move forward in life
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That was nice.
You've spent a lot of time in the home studio. We've seen
in this
through
very, very room, a lot
Oh.
of nasty things have happened here.
truly some of the best things that have been coming out on the internet. Seriously,
Happened from
your
small
corner of the room.
places.
I have questions, and one of the questions is like, what is happening with this?
This is
Like,
driving me
like
crazy.
Benjamin
I'm
is
a figment of your imagination.
It's all right.
is a bit mad.
It's all right. When are we seeing you in person, Ben?
Yeah, man.
That's the
Actually,
question.
technically, I could come over now, right? I just have to.
The lanes are open, right?
I gotta
So-
probe my nose a billion times.
As
yeah.
of the time of recording,
Yeah.
They close it up.
Yeah.
it cost about 500 Sing dollars for any Malaysian to go to Singapore or vice versa.
So it's $506.
So 500 Sing dollars.
Bro, that's
so
a
that's
night.
what
That's a night at a hotel, dude.
1,500
Might
ringgit.
as well Ritz Carlton it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
because
chill.
it's 550. I think in like Malaysia, you need to do one COVID test.
Yep.
You go over to Singapore, you'd have to do a test in Changi Airport, which is like $150.
Bro.
$125.
Like
Hey, now it's
SGDs, right?
120. Wow.
And then you come back to Malaysia. Before you come back, you need to do one more COVID test in Singapore.
In Singapore, and that's
Yeah.
another 150.
Another 125. And then
Oh,
you come
Singapore.
back and do one more. So the perk is that you don't have to quarantine, but it's
Oh,
$500.
man.
lah.
Lee
So-
Hsien Loong, man.
Amazing.
What a
It's been
businessman.
a long
What
time.
an entrepreneur.
Yeah, man, this guy.
1.5k ringgit to go
Okay,
to
so
Singapore.
if we don't go over, if the Singaporeans come over, is that the same thing as well?
Yeah, it's the
it's
same.
125, and then like in Malaysia, it's like
oh god,
$80.
So
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
probably be.
You gotta be a baller.
So it's targeted towards people who really, really want to come back.
Ah, so
So
like Ben lah.
yeah.
How badly do you want to see my face, boys?
Pretty bad. Like.
I'm not gonna say.
pretty bad.
I'm still trying to get used to this.
This is whack. This is the first time we've got like a virtual in studio audience. It's like Jimmy Fallon when he has like audience. Oh man.
This is mad. This is
Stop
just.
it.
This
Please
is
stop it. No, stop.
To be honest, Ben, that's what you kind of been doing in your videos anyway, right?
Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah. I'm just talking to myself.
It's painful slightly. VTL,
My
Vaccinated
gosh,
Traveling, is now
VTL.
open. It is expensive, but quick round of question. Do you see yourself traveling to Singapore next year?
I would like to, but at this prices, why?
It's
Why,
not worth
right?
it, man.
Why?
Unless
Seriously?
Singapore,
it's for-
please.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been
Unless
trying to
it's for
tell
work.
Singaporean friends all the time, why are we going down so much when it costs three times more?
You guys should be coming up.
Yeah,
No,
just to eat
seriously.
the superior chicken rice. That's it. That's it.
Then
Yeah.
shut your mouth.
Hey, man. You shut your up.
So,
You won't gonna get
Ben is joining us on a really special episode
Yeah.
this year. I mean, come on, Ben. Like you said, it's been actually quite a great year. You got hitched, you know.
Am I looking at the right way? I'm looking at you now.
You are
Right.
yes, you are correct.
Yeah, but-
right. That's so good.
You've been you had a great year, you know, new chapter in life.
Yep.
Screaming by yourself in a room every other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Making the
Casually
new tunes.
stalking your perfect family on Instagram.
Oh, let me just tell
Yeah.
you about the time Haley discovered that she could take a poop out of her diaper. But let's.
Hey, wow.
Oh, the joys of fatherhood,
I
Ben.
thought Suyen bought her some brown Play-Doh to play on the table.
Oh Lord.
Did you have
but
fun
there was
with
a
it? Did you?
smell.
Nope, there was no brown Play-Doh in the house. I can tell you that. Speaking of,
Oh shit!
can't
Literally.
wait for Mini Ben and Naomi to have some brown Play-Doh too. All
Man.
over them guitars. How was the year for you? Honestly,
Besides it being shit and then
I know
being
lie,
married.
man. It was quite shit. I
Okay.
mean, aside from getting hitched and then having a home honeymoon or homey moon.
right. Homey moon like that.
Yeah, man. I'm so sick of live streams and microphones and stupid apps and all this nonsense.
Okay, someone's getting
But it's true.
angry.
I think right. A lot of our performer friends, you know,
Yeah.
whether it's music or like actors,
Yep.
it hit hard, right? Not being able to play live shows, going out, like,
Yep,
and
yep.
you're one of those who I think I blink an eye and you'll be in another part of the world, you know,
Nah,
most of the
I'm
time.
not that happening, lah. But I mean, I think just not being able to do live shows kind of stinks.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's not like I don't like doing Instagram things or live streams.
I mean,
Um,
it's been fun. Not gonna lie.
yeah, see, that's where it is. I'm not even there anymore. It's just that's the way it is. Okay, wait, am I gonna show up?
We're yeah. There's so many questions like
Anyway.
why is blinking? I think it's the currency value, guys. It's just between 3 and 4 right now.
I'm only that.
But
one
you
third
know,
of the time.
because Ben misses performing live, and you know, we also are musicians ourselves. We've decided to perform for all of you right now. And
Oh.
we're all gonna do a 4-bar rap about how the year has been for us.
Let's go.
All right, Ben. Who wants to
How
kick it
the
off?
years? Wait, improv top of my head. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Do we have a
so,
beat in the?
I don't think
in the
we have a
mixer?
beat. Oh,
Oi.
yeah. I'll go first, so I don't like.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Right. Here we go.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on. Where my boys at?
Okay.
Where the
Whoa.
ladies at?
Okay.
Where the boys and the ladies at? Where the lady boys at?
Daddy chill.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Was that the 4 lines?
This year sucks. We're angry. You can't blame us. This year's
Okay.
so bad. It's like shit coming up my anus.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank Minga.
that's,
that was the 4 lines.
There's my 4 lines.
That
That was literally
that was technically 2.
okay.
But go on and continue your anus
okay,
rhyme. I feel like there's more to that. There's more
shit.
coming out.
Oh yeah, it's hurt so good. It's like the plants I be weeding. Help, my butt crack is now also bleeding.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
y'all got hemorrhoids. That's what it is.
I do. Mingan, hit it.
Oh, hey,
Stop.
hey.
It's hemorrhoids.
That's 2020 and 2021 is done. Hey, give me back my time. I want a refund.
Oh.
We just thought COVID gonna be all gone. Surprise, bitch. Welcome, Omicron.
That's good.
So good.
That's good.
I'm
That's
done.
good.
This is my year.
Ben, it's all you, Ben.
Oh, this
Bring
is
us
tough,
home.
man.
Bring us home, Ben. Bring us home.
I'm gonna keep it. Man, you put me on the spot. This is my livelihood.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm chilling like a villain on the takeaway table.
Oh.
Internet friendship. This is not a fable.
Oh,
Gotta make sure you plug the right cable.
oh.
Like Ming Han's marriage, I'm trying to be stable.
We look real smart, but we're all this. Hey, sorry. Sorry.
Hey.
I'm proud of my wife.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Someone call the woke police.
sorry.
That was fly. If you guys want a taste of that, head on over to Ben's platforms.
What's the taste of what?
Like a taste of the good life. Because Ben and Annette has been making some fire shit, man. Like you guys have been.
What's with you and the shit today, man?
Ben, you're
dispensing.
You guys have been one of like the bright lights, the beacons of Asia, putting out songs like Chai Fan.
Man, you're spitting shit all with his saliva. Someone get him a vocal diaper. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Are we still doing raps?
Diaper.
Well, I think we're done for
Are we
now.
still doing
It
raps?
might come in voluntarily.
Subway.
Ben, if ever at any point of the podcast you feel like there needs to
Breaking
be a
out the
rap,
song.
just do it, bro.
But moving forward, like how
Moving
2021
forward.
should be.
Yes.
Ben,
Yo.
I think we just went through his most okay lah. Surprise
That's
us
it
lah.
already. That's it already. Yeah.
Surprise us.
That's
We
it.
wanted to ask you, what was a memorable moment of the year?
Besides getting married, because everyone's sick of that already, man.
Everyone's sick of
Talking about getting married, man.
Sick of that shit.
I feel like the biggest
Another
flex
post.
anyone can have in 2021 is I got married.
Do you know
Seriously.
my favorite thing from TikTok is now when you see like a happy couple on TikTok and then the
okay.
comments are like, "Oh, so cute." Block. Have you seen those? Or they'll be like, "That's nice. I'm just running my teeth on the gravel right now."
Oh shit.
I just want
It's
to. I want to pretend that I don't know what I'm talking about. So
Staring
my
myself in new
so
anus.
people think I'm not using TikTok. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Ben. Is the Optimus
no.
Prime? Sorry, that's sorry. Sorry, that's
Okay,
my favorite
boys.
meme right now.
Hey,
I'm so
hey,
sorry.
bring it back to the table.
We're
We're talking about the highs and lows of this year. I think some of the things
Aye.
that we've talked about over the past few episodes on the
Yeah.
podcast is learning to be grateful in a time of hardship. It's a strong testament of character. It's not easy. Not everyone
No.
can do it. We have our bad days. How is I don't want to get into like Tumblr
Existential
gradient posters
crisis.
Oh damn!
about like
fiscal.
But if we have to though, if we have to,
Ben, like what has
Yeah.
been the one thing, or like what's been your outlook on stuff? Like how do you approach a year that sucks so bad and be like it wasn't that bad?
I mean, I'm gonna be real. It was just a terrible year because not only the whole COVID thing, but like I lost a lot of people, and I don't know why it
Right.
was such a year of like just people leaving and just deciding they had enough. But
right.
yeah, I think when shit hits like that, you just kind of go like, wow, so much of this is meaningless. I mean, not in a bleak sense. I mean,
know
like
what you mean, man.
Right.
like the things I'm worried about. Like the little
Doesn't
things,
add
like
up.
the
Doesn't
the
add up to
Instagram. Yeah,
anything.
it doesn't add up.
Yep.
Dude, there's no quick math. It's just shit. And then you piss off and take a trip to Switzerland.
Oh, so that's
Or-
why.
yeah,
I see it now.
amongst other reasons. Yeah, but I think it's a very year of perspective. It's a great equalizing year, and I just I like it, and I also don't. And I know a lot of people also like sort of like hiddenly enjoy the fact that everyone is having a shit time together. You know what I mean?
Some people thrive off the suffering,
A little bit, yeah.
thrive off the drama.
bit.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we've all been faced like the next thing Jeremy put down here is like challenges that you face. I think the challenge that we all face is ourselves and looking ourselves in the mirror every day. It's not been an easy thing, right? I mean, Singapore, my gosh, Singapore,
Just let it last.
it's been mad. It's been mad, to say the least, right? Like, we had this thing like you can't with the COVID restrictions and all, can't do productions, but there's still the same amount of drama.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my
Shit,
gosh.
you talking about Singapore right
yeah,
now? Oh my
but
lord.
that's where you've been at because Ben, we don't know how things have been now. But
What kind of drama you guys have over there?
Nothing.
It's just political.
Really?
I don't know
it's
if you're
really
seeing or
stupid things like the
Fun.
We've had a bit of drama on our side.
just a bit.
Just a
man.
bit.
Just a bit,
Yes,
man.
don't
Just
spill
a
the
bit.
whole damn teacup, man.
negligible.
No, man. Don't.
Negligible.
Yeah, don't keep yourself up at night. Don't be a night owl.
Oh man,
I
but do you
mean-
think?
Ben,
but
you're
don't you?
crazy, man.
But don't you think that? I think we're not trying to make excuses for anyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like being at home and like you said, I mean everything, like all these things, we were seeing and life is so fragile, all these kind of things, right? Don't you think like the stress adds up and I don't know, like I know that Singapore is a really high stress society, right? Like you
Yeah.
guys, the pressure to perform and everything. Was it something that was very stressful just being at home
I
for
think-
you? Right.
No, I mean, home is pretty great, to be honest. I'm
You
having a
can't
good
say
time.
that. You can't say that here.
No, I can't. Oh, it's been shit. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah,
No,
it's been blue.
but we've been forced to like sit down by ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And
I quite enjoy myself.
That's great. You know, that's also we can't say that here, but no.
No, yeah. I like sitting down with myself and just, my own body. I think
Right.
that's an enjoyable time for me.
Right, like I think in terms of like the challenges, right?
Yeah, sorry, the challenges, my bad. Yeah. Sorry. Yes,
Was it challenging for you, like not like personally, career-wise, relationships-wise? Like how was that?
No, okay. So like I said, I mean, it's hard not to get a bit sick of the live streams and stuff.
Yeah.
But overall, no, I mean, like I still get to eat, to earn money. I mean, I definitely can't complain. That's the truth. Like I have it pretty good. What I'm just like, I'm hyper aware of is just like how now that everyone's like attention span is like so much shorter. And so like the drama intensifies and everyone's everyone's ready for more crazy shit on the internet. You know what I mean? Everyone just wants to see everybody burn. And it's like horrible, but yet like it's like oddly entertaining to watch until it's your friend and you're like,
yeah, correct.
until it's you or your friend and you're like,
it's you or your
man, it's real.
mate.
Yeah.
Right.
And then mate, it's not a 8-8 anymore.
Oh my.
Yeah, and like and how vicious people can be, man, when that
Yes.
hammer comes down, it's just like, my goodness.
It's pretty.
I do believe in a certain level of like, like social punishment or
I was
like,
going to
okay,
say social justice, but yeah.
social justice is probably a better word.
It is scary
Okay
though.
lah.
It is scary though.
Scary, man.
When
I feel
people-
like
Singapore has like judge and jury in one person, like just the community. Right?
下雪啦. But I mean,
that one.
Oh yes.
yeah.
That one is a whole different game in terms of like I remember the first time like we went to Singapore like all the time back and there was this
Are you
thing
talking about the YouTube Fan Fest 2015?
Oh,
the
man.
good times.
yeah man like,
Everyone's
remember that
favorite
like it's
people in one
yesterday.
room.
Dude,
Yeah, look at that.
You could cut the tension with a knife, mate.
I was waiting. Wow. I was just like I want a piece of that
Bro,
cake.
it was like the Battle of
my
Rohan,
seagulls
man. There
on
was
that.
like sides in the room.
That is not the episode this
That's-
year. This
That's
episode.
not what we're talking about.
But
Yeah, that's 6 years ago.
Ben will be back for that episode.
But you hear like I mean, okay, no, but just to highlight that instead, I mean, like everyone's just
Right.
being nice, and that's the first time I met you guys. I was very happy to meet you guys.
Oh
properly, so,
man.
but then
Likewise.
Oh no, we met
it was
at
like a genuine friendship in a very
Ingenuine will. What
Yeah.
the heck?
No, it's great. No, but I feel like the claws have come out now that we're all isolated in our homes. You know what I mean? Like now, like it's
For
fair
reals,
game
reals.
and people are like, yeah.
I feel
scary
it's
times.
survival against survival, and that's where all the ugly things come out, right?
It's rough.
Everyone's
man.
reckoning with their relevancy. You know, like
Yes.
oh my gosh, what do I do? Yeah.
What do I do? I'm
My
phasing out.
livelihood.
I've got a shelf life, and it doesn't look
Yeah.
like I'm gonna make it in the next decade.
Oh. But
Unless-
also, I think the time alone brings out the best and the worst. In
Yeah,
people.
which was what I was going to get into next. I feel like,
Right.
with being stuck at home so much the past 48 months, it's forced you, even if you didn't want to, you were forced to, not just you, Ben, but as in like you guys listening to this, we were kind of forced to wrestle with the demons you never wanted to bring out from the closet.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like there has been some sort of like reckoning and an identity refinding yourself in that whole shenanigans, because for me that was what it was. I think I had a lot of sifting out to do, figuring out who I am in the past 2 years, and I'm coming out at the end of 2021 feeling like a little bit different, I guess, because it's also growing older and
Yeah.
moving into the next decade of life, right? I'm just feeling like I actually don't care that much anymore. Is that the same for you, Ben? Like how's it been on your side?
Yeah, no, I think I just learned to more fun, to be honest. And like and I think obviously not take myself too seriously. Just doing content that I enjoy or doesn't really make much sense, or that in my past managers would have like come down on me quite hard. But yeah, like I think just enjoying and just being genuinely like happy and excited to see friends doing well or doing stuff, like watching all your I just saw the video you did recently, the one you trying to get out of a door.
Oh,
Is that it's so stupid. And you just ended up spooning the guy.
yes, correct. Literally,
You're just like, yeah,
impregnating
just
each other.
acquaintance spooning.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but
okay.
I feel like everyone just got a bit less serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but at the same time, I think also the dynamic changes. Obviously, if you're living alone, living with your parents, living with your significant other.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite fortunate like that. My wife and I get along for now.
Oh,
But yeah, no, it's just like you just have to. I'm sure it's different for you guys as well. I think you just have to just extend your empathy a bit more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just try to be a better human being.
that's a rare commodity this year. This year,
Empathy?
you know, empathy.
Yeah.
Like all the energy is used up on like stress and worrying about the future and like please worry about me. I don't have time to worry about you. And I guess that
Yeah.
just feeds into why things have heated up so much. You know, like
It's a lot of Schaden. What's the word? Schadenfreude.
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 enjoying the suffering of other people.
Yeah,
Right, like-
enjoying seeing people fall.
And that's like I don't know, in some areas more pronounced than others, and we've definitely seen them, you know, like blow up in even the socials in Singapore this year at least.
Yeah.
But I think that's I mean, for me lah, the real gold that I have found is in these 2 years, the people who have been kind and generous even while everything is happening, I think I've found some really meaningful friendships and people that have maintained that kind of thing. And I guess that just leads to the next thing, right? 2021, 2020, 2021, even pre-COVID, you know, 2019. Do you feel like you're coming out of this, or like at this point? I'm not going to say coming out of this. Like no one knows if we're done yet, right?
I don't think we are.
my
yeah,
goodness,
no,
yeah.
that's good.
Is pre-COVID Ben a different kind of Ben than today?
He's definitely skinnier, man. Like definitely way skinnier. But no, I also feel like this pandemic also just weeds out the friends that you realize were not really good for you. You know what I mean? And like I think the friends that you kind of keep in contact now, I mean, I wouldn't say they're true friends, but they really are the friends that I guess you vibe with more. I was listening to this podcast, and then it was basically talking about how we've all like become much more introverted because of the pandemic. It's a natural phenomenon where every human being, you just instinctively forget because like they were saying like intrinsically your social circle would be about 150 people. Like the human ability is about 150 give or take of like friends, acquaintances. And then you've got a core like close friends of 20, then a very fine core of 5 of people that you would call in an emergency, or the first people would tell 5, and then 1.5, I mean, on average, of like I would die for them. Yeah, but because of COVID, that circle has shrunk immensely because 150 is just enough to get you by in terms of, I feel like a normal human being. I feel like a well-functioning human being. But now that you only kind of interact with the 5 and 20, yet you open up to like a billion in the internet.
Yes.
That polarity kind of kills you, and then you don't know how to socialize, operate, and then your social meter is also a lot shorter now. If you ever had to do like you know, social distance
Gigs
events
outside now, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm burnt out.
And then
after
you think about all the kids who are growing up now in their formative years who will be super impacted by their social behavior because of the pandemic. You know what I mean?
No, tell me about it, man. But yeah, no, like I mean, the other day I took Haley out, right? After a really long time, and the crazy part is Haley thinks the world is downstairs.
that
The
breaks my
living
heart,
room
man.
is the world.
That breaks my
And
heart.
we took her out to just eat, like, you know, because, you know, I try not to go and eat indoors, right? So I eat out on open space. She saw a big motorcycle pass by and she was just like, what is that? And I just realized that Haley doesn't know what a motorcycle looks and sounds like.
She's never seen one before.
She's never seen or heard one before.
Damn.
And the crazy part is she's never looked up at trees.
Oh, dude, that breaks my heart, man.
Because I mean, I'm not going to dox where I live, but we stay, you know, in a big apartment building. And trees are down.
Yeah, it's not up in the sky.
It's not up. And then she goes to a tree and like,
Sorry, it took me a while to understand. Okay.
yeah, no.
I saw the concentration.
What's happening
yeah.
to the trees? Trees are down? What's wrong with them?
trees are down. Then it's like,
Oh, trees are okay.
correct,
They're
correct.
lower
And
than you,
she's
right?
like-
Okay.
she's like,
happened to
wow,
the
it's
trees? Damn.
tall. It's up.
Yo, okay.
Trees is up. And like, yeah, the birds usually are also above us most of the time,
I'm
you know?
small.
Yeah, I'm like, and I was like, wow, that was the time when it hit like, okay, these kids are going to grow up a bit differently. They're going to readjust, you know, a bit differently as
I
well.
don't know if I want
Wait, how
kids
old is she
anymore.
now?
She's
3 this
going
year.
to be 3 in like 3 weeks from the
Why
recording.
you check your watch to check?
Of course, I'll count specifically the amount of days.
Oh,
The
okay.
amount of
yeah.
seconds. Okay.
No, seriously, like literally 3 weeks. She'll be 2 weeks. She'll be 3. So
That's
she
crazy,
spent 70% of her life indoors. like with nothing
That's
else
nuts.
than that.
But that's what I mean is like that's the formative age where you kind of piece together how your social fabric is going to be, like how you interact with people, or like I even think about them being in crowds or like hugs or like
What's
physical
that,
interaction
man?
with people.
Yeah,
What is a hug? Why are you trying to don't us? Yeah.
Hey, touch me, stop.
Haley has no concept of how to socialize. Like she just expects everyone's toys is her toys. Whatever
Nice.
you're doing, we will say hello, and we will go along with whatever we need. But so, I mean, I feel it even if she's that young. But I know the kids who were supposed to go into like primary
Kindergarten
one,
and stuff.
primary
Oh, yeah,
one, or kindergarten. Can you imagine like 2 years, primary one and primary two, no friend circles, nothing, right?
No, nothing. They just text each other in school. That's it.
and I can't imagine that. As much as we are safe, there's also these things that I mean, the whole thing about going into this, I think as a person, I did the reverse of you, Ben. I'm like a lot rounder now. There was no losing weight for me, I can tell you that.
Oh no, I'm with you. Like I was a lot skinnier.
Skinnier pre-COVID?
pre-pandemic. Yeah,
I don't know about you guys.
How
I've
is
just
this
been,
skinnier?
I let myself go.
I've just been fat, like
Okay.
Tina the
Pre-post-
talking tummy.
Okay.
post, prior, and
I haven't
present,
told
man.
this. I haven't told this joke online yet. But the other day, Haley was sitting down, and I was sitting next to her during lunch, and she was patting her tummy, and she was like, "Oh, big tummy, big tummy." And I'm like, "Yeah, big tummy." Then she looked at me, big tummy.
Oh my god!
I'm like, "Hey, girl, watch
Give you
yourself."
I'll take you out, man.
The double, yeah. Take you out.
But yeah, I,
You,
like
you
that.
you see the tree? You see the tree?
You want to see it real fast right now? Oh man!
Eat the baby.
Yeet the baby.
Oh my god!
Okay, no, but I want to stop you both like negative Nancy's right now. Let's bring it up a notch, right? What are some? Let's play pass the ball on this one, so we can all take turns to
Let's
maybe
do
just
it.
shout out a couple of things that you guys have learned, perspectives that you've gained. Like because I feel like we're gonna need a dose of that moving into next year.
Yeah.
Next year does. I mean, things are opening up, but next year doesn't look like it's gonna be swept under the carpet just yet. With the number of different variants coming out,
Yeah.
it feels okay.
Omicron,
Oh,
Omicron.
shit.
Don't hire me for like a Joe Thomas Foley. Roll out. I can't even do it.
I don't know about
Kill
that
me,
one.
lah. Okay.
So, what are some of the things that you guys have learned? Some of the highlights, some of the little newfound joys for some of you. I think Minghan, you can kick it off with your whole card collection.
Oh man, just
What's that been like?
yeah.
Revisiting your childhood.
dove head first into the world of collectibles.
Yep.
But it's also, I think it was something I just gave myself an excuse.
Yep.
What kind of cards? Like your
Like I went back to Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Right?
Are you
Oh,
familiar
yeah,
with
Pokemon.
Back
Pokemon
in
monsters?
I
Pokemon.
actually honestly did it because
Oh,
I wanted to do some content, because it was blowing up. Logan Paul was opening boxes again,
yeah.
and it just reignited my interest into like collecting. So I did that, and I got to know amazing people. And the mindset from there is like, I think there are a lot of good people still left in the world. It's just that the really good ones don't make noise about how good they are, and
I like that. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, it takes effort.
the
to
really
get to
good
these
ones don't
people.
make noise.
Yeah. It's that, like,
does that leave
remember,
us?
I mean, make noise about how good they are. Like,
That's true. Yeah.
Remember there was that one movie and all the girls like on social media were so hype about it. Like, true beauty doesn't, like, is quiet or some shit like that. Like,
What?
I can't remember what
We're
that
not
line
watching
was.
the same movies.
I
man.
gotta watch.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
He's all about that quiet beauty.
A quiet beauty, like just
You're like a-
silence
shut your
is
face.
golden
Yeah.
beauty. Yeah,
Shut up.
but yeah, like that whole thing. Like I think diving back into the guilty pleasure of the like pulling cards and trading and selling and stuff like that. I think the mindset is that there is still space to be generous with whatever you have.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And
like that.
and really like I think the biggest goal that I found this year is that you look for the people who would call you first to check up on, hey, how are you? That one lah. I mean, I don't blame anyone if they don't do it. Don't get me wrong, but those stand out a lot. Those who I think we lost the art of like just messaging to say hi. And
yeah.
COVID really brought it back.
Yep.
Because talk about jobs, please, there's no work. I mean, it's more often than not like, hey Ben, got a project you got to work on. Let's talk.
Yeah, podcast come on.
Podcast, yeah, like this, But I also would give like some kind of I guess clarity. Like yes, there's a lot of work relationships that are based on work, which is fine. But yeah, it's been reigniting a lot of like real friendships who are like, hey, yo, what's up? How are you? You know, you're doing okay. And on the other side also, we're not used to get asking those questions nowadays. Like, hey, how are you? Okay lah.
I don't know how deep to answer.
Yeah, like you know.
Yeah.
Are
How much
are
time you have?
Correct. Are we sitting down for some like 2-minute catch up or like 2 hours? You
How
know,
many
like
how many marks this question?
Yeah. Out of 20. Just freak out the next guy who asks you that. Like,
Yeah.
how are you?
hey
This
Ben,
is a 20 mark question.
hi Ben, how are you for 20 points? Like I think that's actually a really good way to start the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, how's up? 2
You
points.
manage expectations with
Right?
that one.
But I think that's really good. Like
Yeah.
to me, that's the goal that I found. It's not just the Pokemon cards. It's like the people who are also interested in the game. Like who are also interested in the dynamics of between players to players, and
Yep.
it goes beyond that. How about you, Mingyu? What about you?
For me, this year has been a year of figuring out and resetting who I see myself and who I thought I was going to be in hitting like the 30s. So a lot of like milestones I thought I wanted to reach, laying them down and asking myself, is this for me or was this put on me by like, you know, the like life and expectations? And so that was quite fun just to sift out and see what I really want to do. And I think at the end of the day, like after sifting out all of that, I realized that I'm quite a different person to who I thought I was going to be entering my 30s. And I'm okay with that because I think you don't have to have like everything on lock and key and like on lockdown. Lockdown. By the time you're a certain age, so like the expectation is like really in the scale of eternity means squat. That's heavy. I didn't mean to bring up the scale of eternity, but over to you, Ben. What's a quick? This is a 5-mark question. What's one highlight slash
Now you've what's
That's
the meaning
joy.
of life and
we
what
can
is
go,
our
we can go again, guys.
meaning of our existence? No, I that's so scary, man. Like, no, actually, just not to bring it to an even darker place.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah, but like I didn't expect to lose like so many people in 1 year. For a variety of reasons, right? Like, my grandma passed, my dog passed. I had a couple of good friends who passed as well.
Yeah.
And then 2 from COVID too. And like, it was really not an expected passing. It was like a vaccination complication because they decided to go. I mean, one of them, I think, was a bit too active too soon and had a pre-existing heart condition.
Yep.
All this shit, man. And then like, and you know, like I'm somewhat of like a spiritual guy, but then like I fell into this zone of like, shit, what if, you know, what is an eternity of nothingness like? You know what I mean? Like that kind of feeling. But that's all. Then after I ended up watching YouTube.
Coming back. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it's realizing that, okay, again, a lot of tearing down of expectations from what I thought my career was going to be, you know, in 2 years. Like I was going to tour and do these sorts of things. And here I am doing Disney covers on TikTok. But
which work well.
I mean,
which work well.
No, it's fun. Like, again, and like, I think realizing that also there's a big dismantling of like celebrity culture that's happening right now. I mean, mostly I think, not to be reductive, but in our industries, you know what I mean? Like everyone's kind of like, yeah, but you know, what are you if you're just a celebrity or famous? You know, like what inherent value do you have in a time
up
like
against
this?
COVID, so what? Right?
Dude, yeah, celebrities are inherently the most useless. We're not value adding. Yeah, we make you. I mean, okay, yes, make you laugh and like enriching and all that stuff. And people tell me that whenever I get into this deep dark hole, but I'm like, honestly, like, what
Hey,
is
no,
value in
dude,
society?
you are 100% not alone. I think when COVID hit, right?
You know what I mean?
I looked at writing videos and like, write for what? Who's this gonna help? Like laugh.
Exactly.
But you can't even laugh because COVID chokes you. Like,
okay.
You know?
Shit.
No, it was quite a dark time in terms of like, why would I need to write, you know?
Didn't expect that one. Okay.
Excuse me.
that's COVID.
Sorry.
We have a little business partner talk right now.
Yeah, no. But that was earlier on, right? Like even if I wanted to create something, we're in such a disposable industry. What can I actually help with? So yeah, you're not alone. I second that absolutely. Like write for what? Laugh. I mean,
make anything for what?
Yeah, you know, you're not alone in that. I think it put us all into our place in terms of entertainment.
And even if you didn't have that revelation on your own, like society would have told you like all the celebrities trying to sing John Lennon together and then realizing
that was painful.
that was painful.
No one gives a shit about you.
Why?
Yeah.
Like send vaccines to us, not good
sing.
vibes, you know?
Jeremy, what about you, Jeremy? What's a quick one? 5-mark question.
I think going out of my comfort zone was this year's
In what sense?
Because I mean, like I've graduated.
Yeah.
I did a lot of things that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Tried different things, failed at different things. So this year is the year of
Even
going
in the
out of my
pandemic,
comfort
I think that's it's a great way to start your 20s, man.
yeah.
It's a great way to start your 20s. So people over here ending our 20s, man. Damn, son.
Sorry, Jeremy, you just graduated, did you?
Jeremy's fresh AF.
Yes, I
He's
mean the
out of the
official
oven.
graduation was like Friday.
Bro, he's what your song's about, bro. Fresh feelings, bro.
Yeah,
It's based
fresh
on
grad.
him, dude. He's
That's strange. I'm waiting for people to graduate and then I write a song about them. As if some sort of
Oh, let's not
waiting
go
at the
there.
corner.
Let's.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but,
yeah.
but did you get to do a nice grad ceremony or was it
Yeah,
just
he
like
just
an online
he
thing?
just had
Just
his.
did.
It was postponed a couple of times, right?
So it was. I mean, it was supposed to be normally people do it in early March, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But because of COVID,
yeah.
then
It's
they
kind of
just
like early March
dragged-
still, if you think about it.
Then they ended it. Yeah.
Like
And then they did it
December.
on last Friday, which
Yeah.
is. and
Oh,
then
did you
Winnie was there.
get to wear a grad robe and
Yes.
He did
take
the-
Yeah,
pictures
yeah,
friends
with
and all
the
that?
whole do, man. Like they did it. They did it.
Wow. pretty
Wow,
good.
what a luxury! That's
It was,
nice.
But it was not in the hotel.
cool.
it wasn't.
in
It
a
wasn't.
theme park.
I
So
mean,
guess
I think that's a better flex.
Wow.
That's an interesting flex.
That's alright.
I wanted my graduation in a theme park. Shut up.
okay,
What
but
the
that's
heck?
hot. It was quite
it
hot.
was in a freaking wave pool, okay, bro.
No, it's not in the wave
It wasn't,
pool.
it wasn't.
It was in an amphitheater.
I mean,
but
whatever, lah, you know.
Still.
my-
Let's
Yeah,
bring the
I'll-
ball. Yeah, sorry.
It's interesting. I'm talking to a lot of like my Gen Z acquaintances and friends, and like they have this feeling of like we're missing all these milestones right now. Like not just our grad milestones, but our grad trip milestones, our partying days. Like where you guys got to get wasted in a club when now we just drink at home, or they and in Singapore, you know how like our army is mandatory, right? So
Yeah.
we have to be an army, and so like a lot of the once you're done basic training, one of the big rituals is you get to basically march across Singapore because Singapore's small, and then you do this big ass march about 30 kilometers,
Right.
sorry 24 kilometers. You get to the center of Singapore, near this beautiful like skyline, and then you pass out. It's called a passing out parade. And then your family's there, you sing songs, and then like you march, and then you do this parade thing, and it's a big moment for a lot of Singaporeans. But now, not only do they have to like wear masks in the jungle and like be masked all the time, they don't get to do this beautiful march. They just march 24 kilometers around their own camp, then they go back to the company line, and then they go home. And then there's no
Oh.
big ceremony, there's no like
Right.
parents, and there's no picture taking and all
Right,
that
right.
that stuff. And I think it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's a lot for like all these I would say milestones or moments that you look forward to growing up. Like you just have to rewire your brain and go like, okay, I'm not gonna get these.
Right.
What now? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how do I? Yeah, and I think if you hype up these moments, and it's quite like, it's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, again, another 2020,
But
2021.
It's exactly like what
Revelation.
you just said, right? Like earlier on, you mentioned that a lot of these things suddenly feel so like thin. Like all these,
Yeah.
the value of all these things that we've taken day to day in the face of how fragile life is suddenly.
Yeah.
Like what are they? Like like I think human beings, like we talked about it even in the like other investment stuff. We give value to things. It's as much as we value a ritual, object, person, right? And these things, I think, like COVID really has just, I don't know, like in Singapore and Malaysia, I think around the world, it's given us a really good picture of how shallow most of these things are in most times.
Yeah.
Like we are so privileged and entitled to a certain point that we can value frivolous things and complain about not having them. When people in another side of the world are like, I just need a bit to lie down so I don't die.
Yeah.
Right? And we are like,
Perspective, man.
Okay, so then my question is, then do you think it's okay then how do you react as a person, a first world person who has privilege and luxuries, but you do have problems too? And then when you weigh these problems against like the grand scale of like other people who have much more
that
dire
was
problems, like,
that was the thing the whole year. Just shut up. My life is not
shut up.
horrible. Just
but
like,
then you don't get to process your problems.
It's true.
Oh,
So-
100%.
mess you up.
Exactly.
There was, I think we talked about this on a
we did.
podcast, right? There is a
Yeah.
middle ground that yes, to put yourself in a position of perspective, to understand that, hey, I do have a better life than a lot of other people, but
Yeah.
also at the same time to address and acknowledge that, yeah, you will also have a set of problems. It's part of the meal, man. You don't get the burger without the fries.
Yeah.
You will always get fries, whether it's
Or
medium
the
or large.
lettuce and the
Right?
Medium.
So it's but I feel this is where it comes in to address the problems that you have today. Give yourself that dose of perspective and then those problems don't seem so big anymore. Food for thought. With
My grandma and
with the
grandpa
burger
died,
meals.
then after that, all the other
meals.
problems is like,
Yeah, when you look at that, when you frame it as such, right? Then a lot of things are quite okay.
yeah, man, after your mother gets admitted into like the centers.
It's no, you can't
my
say
gosh,
that. You
the-
can't. The quarantine.
quarantine
You can't
center.
say that.
Concentration.
Sorry, in my head was
Shit.
we can bleep
This guy
that out. We're gonna bleep that out.
What to get yeeted?
Seriously, like after my mom went to those right, or like the centers, right?
Stop calling them camps.
Yeah.
They went into
Correction
the
facilities.
centers, the
Yeah,
centers.
the centers. Gonna bleep all this out, man.
Sorry, Ryan.
After my mom went into that, like everything else pales in comparison to what's important. Like,
Yep, just because I didn't get a Coke that day.
so what?
So what, bro? Suck it up.
My Grab driver late 5 minutes. So what?
No, but okay, just that's great. But also, like echoing what Ben said, it doesn't mean
that
you're,
anything is less in terms of
correct.
struggles.
So
right?
I feel it's also still important.
So let's
for you
move to that. Let's move
yeah.
to that. The best advice in things this year. Now we're trying to let's top it off with some silver or golden sprinkles
Oh,
at
truly,
this point, right?
my favorite sprinkles are gold.
Like, how? I mean, of all the, shut up, man. Okay, I do think the chai fund of struggles has been generous this year.
Oh, truly. Dishing it out.
Just trying to loop in as many Ben and Annette references as I can.
God.
I do think that there's just been an abundance, of just problems to solve,
Yeah.
right? What's the best advice or the best thing that you've taught yourself this year, Ben?
Kegels.
Okay,
Oh.
The butt clenches.
so you can hold this shit in, right?
It's a great workout that you can do anytime. You can hold all the shit in, and you never know if But right now, all of you are clenching your butts right now.
I'm
You're
trying
doing
it. Yeah.
You're
How
doing
do you
it right
know?
now.
How do you know?
You
dude?
see
What
what
the
I'm
heck?
saying? You see what I'm saying? It's the best
Guys,
workout.
I've given up clenching my ass. I just
Tense.
I
Everyone,
just
okay, wait,
let's do it together.
let's do it together. Okay, so we're gonna tense slowly, hold it for 4 seconds, and
Yeah.
relax. Okay, and we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, tense.
Yep. Wow.
Hold.
I'm not doing
Oh,
anything,
shit,
guys.
that's
Just want
crazy.
you guys to
Oh,
know
my
that
lord.
I'm not
Jeremy, are
participating.
you doing this?
I'm not.
Jeremy's doing this.
I'm
right?
not-
He's doing it, but he's not gonna tell you he's gonna do it. That's the thing.
Don't make
Nobody
me laugh.
knows.
Don't make me laugh. Have we let go? I'm still clenching.
Is it
Why you
usual?
Oh,
that-
sorry. I did
Oh, you
8
high
seconds.
achiever, you,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He
This
said
is, I'm
4
the guy.
seconds. He
I'm the
didn't
guy
say
who goes
10
underwater and then
seconds.
just be like, holds it for 24 seconds.
You're like the David Blaine of like Kegels.
Is
Yeah,
it
so
usual
I'm
that after
gonna-
that it feels warm a bit and then
Bro, I'm
it
bleeding, bro.
sprays down your pants?
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's
it
like
too long.
happiness is like pee, right?
Okay,
You
no,
only you
get back to
feel
your
it.
point,
Yes,
Ben.
give us some Kegels for the soul.
Soul
Yeah.
Kegels.
Kegels for the soul. Yeah.
Kegels, breathing exercises.
For the
what
spirit
else?
and
yeah,
soul.
so I mean, like, so something that like my wife and I would do every morning is just like we'll just like get together and then just like grab each other and hold each other and like do like syncopated breathing.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? It sounds very Kinfolk magazine. Namaste,
Is it like what
but,
you and I
it
used to do,
really-
Ben?
No, not with the extra hands.
Okay,
We're not as
got it.
handsy.
Not
this
mouth to
time,
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
I think
different
about
one. Sorry, Neil, if you're listening to this one.
FanFest was a different time, man.
It's a wild
Man,
time.
there's so much tension in the room. Just hold me.
Okay, so you guys just get together and breathe.
Yeah, no. Honestly, it sounds like wispy as shit, but it really, really works.
You set
Like,
the day.
helps you set the day. Like
Yeah.
I think we hold so much, and I just found this out as well. Is like we hold so much tension in our bodies that we don't realize it. That even if you think you're fine mentally, and your body can be tight, not from a workout, but from the stress you
Yeah,
are
that's Ming Han.
holding. Yeah, you got like some back problems. You want me to?
He thinks so. He doesn't process stress,
So I
Mentally.
cannot. I emotionally don't feel stress.
but his body
physically?
just starts breaking down.
So the
So
past.
Kegels, man.
Is that really the answer?
No, for real.
It's the answer to everything. Changing my surname to
In
Benjamin
terms of
Kegels.
holding my shit in, I can do that for 20 years. So I'm good with Kegels, guys.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's true. Like I think processing traumas and tensions and stuff like that. I was just
Yeah.
talking to my brother and a few people the other day. Like, dude, I mean, not many people know this, but Haley, for example, right? Like processing that. Haley had a seizure 2 years ago, and she was literally dying in my arms, and I had to rush her to the hospital. And I
Yeah.
never really thought about that as a traumatic event because just me being me, it was like, okay, as a dad, okay, I gotta fix this, let's go.
Keep
you
on
know?
going.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then you don't realize that how close you were to the brush of death. Because,
Shit,
dude, I
man.
was literally doing mouth to mouth with Haley. Her face was purple and her lips were blue. And
Oh
she
my
was just
God.
shaking and like not breathing. And to me, in my head, it was less about, it's like, yo, action now. That kind of thing. And I never really process it because it was really like, hey, survive next day, survive next day. You know, and she went in, when you saw her, poor girl, she had like both arms boarded up because, you know, babies, you need to like board your arms so you don't, you know.
It's truly my favorite baby.
You don't like move your hands and the needles move, right?
Yeah.
And she was just going around like this the whole time.
Yeah, to the nurses. And she was like,
you know,
saying hi.
yeah, she's such a cheerful baby that it doesn't really seem like a
she started
tragedy.
a whole podcast as well.
Yeah,
and
bro.
she,
Yeah, you know,
She should.
So I was like all these things added up, and then like, you know, when we moved into emergency mode for the company, right?
Yeah.
You don't think about your problems if you're like from the hustle pond.
it's like triage,
straight,
right? You
just
like,
go. You know,
Yeah.
because people depend on you. You can't think about your problems. You got to think about the solutions, and we're all of that kind of mindset, right? Don't tell me your problems. Tell me a solution, and go, right?
Very Asian.
And yeah, I think like processing what that does to your body, like dude, my body's been breaking down the last 1 year, and I surprised my team, hey guys, we're signing up for some motion lab classes. We got to go move, and they were like, what?
Nice.
Like exercise? And I'm,
Ming Han?
Wellness?
and I'm like,
What?
yeah, I need it now, because dude.
Yeah.
The other day, I packed for a shoot and I threw my bag.
Yeah, that's whack, dude. And the
It's
bag
always
was empty,
it's
bro.
always the smallest thing that throws you back. It's
I'm
like a
why?
sneeze or some
I swear,
shit.
and I didn't feel it the whole day until we were going, okay, and action. I'm like, why can't I walk? And like, not clenching my ass, but it's doing it by itself right now. So I think like processing like, okay, guys, we've been through 2 years of a human pandemic, right? And you know us, the social media era, like, hey, what's up? Everything's good. You know, like we don't realize that, hey, humanity had a really close brush with death.
Yeah.
Right? And
Need to mouth to mouth it.
Correct. We haven't got our mouth to mouth yet. You know, we haven't got our
Not since
TLC,
2015, man.
You know, and it's that mindset of like, you know what? Maybe we need to also normalize talking about problems. Instead of like that noble culture of like telling people, hey, positive toxic.
I mean, I used to be
positivity, right?
I used to be such a whatever when like I'll hear people go about the whole wellness thing and take some time for yourself and all that stuff.
your mouth,
Yeah, shut up, lah. You know what I mean? I'll just do another TikTok or whatever, lah. You know what I mean? Like that was me. And then you just realize, and I think especially when you get married and you move on of life, you realize I think that the man in you just gets more like pronounced, and you realize that you dismiss so many things, man. You just start dismissing everything because you think it doesn't matter, but yeah, like you just realize how I don't know how MCP you.
No, but actually that's a really good point. Okay, so like for three of us, we're in different stages of where we are in terms of our dynamics with ourselves and other people.
Sure,
right?
Yeah.
And I think
Jeremy, so it's 4.
and
wow, we're like
Jeremy at the back there.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, right? Like you say, like Mingyu's he moved out to live on his own in a pandemic. You got hitched, and then I got a small one running around.
Yeah.
If we don't solve our problems within ourselves, it will affect that immediate, like you said, the close 5.
100%.
The close 5,
Like no matter how okay you think you're doing day to day, they're gonna feel it. The more they're gonna be with you, they're gonna feel it.
Shit,
right?
And your poker face is not as good as you think.
Yeah, you don't think you're a good
100%.
actor, or you
are shit. You
Like,
think
here it's all good.
YouTube actors can
You
act.
think,
No, bro.
oh my
Hey,
god,
since-
you think you're Tony Leung.
Hey,
No, bro.
Hey, since when YouTube actors can act? Hey, I mean,
shit.
I was gonna say
That's crazy.
but yeah, I would say
Only 10
that
types. Only 10 YouTubers can act. Only 10 types of them.
Only 10 types.
gonna
Only 10,
bro.
No, bro, you just didn't have
Stop,
only
man.
10 of us can act. only 10 types of acting in
Oh,
YouTubers.
shit. Stop,
me,
man.
Yes.
All right,
And all
but like
students.
we should. I think this warrants a deeper conversations with Ben episode.
Yeah,
but I think
I like that
like,
deeper
would it-
conversations with Ben.
like Benja Deep.
Oh, stop.
yeah.
Stop trying to make it work.
Benjamin Deep. But I guess that like just to wrap things up, what are we now? Now with all this, let's just go. Mingyu, Ben, myself. One thing we're looking forward to next year.
Where's this go?
What's this go?
Where's I'm going pee.
One thing we're looking forward to next year. And don't give me those things like, I mean, okay, sure, if you want to travel again, like,
okay,
sure,
no. It's
whatever.
got to be specific AF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremy, let's start with you.
Jeremy.
The freshest, ripest baby.
Fresh, yeah.
Come on,
I would
brush.
say to grow as a person.
Wait, we said now the
Okay,
general
okay, okay.
shit,
Okay,
man.
This
I'm gonna punch you in the
Interesting.
nuts.
Failed to
bro.
understand.
One of my goals next year is to bring this podcast to another level.
Oh,
Look at that! Look at that! Employee of the month, man. This guy.
Okay, okay.
No, but
Okay.
straight
I'm
up, man.
serious.
Okay,
I'm serious.
Okay, okay.
I swear, I thought there was a person dressed in green. Astaga.
It's, you wear specs, man. Wear your damn glasses,
It's
dude.
not here with me. That scared the shit out of me. Like, what kind of green pocong is that? Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway. his
Ben,
song,
what
my
about
bad.
you?
Oh man, I want to create crazier shit. I think I'm always a bit scared to like really go balls to the wall because like obviously I want to.
Yeah.
I mean like I know like doing like the Taifan song for example. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the stuff I'm doing with Annette. It's super fun. But like there's a part of me that just wants to like lose it on a series and just do some crazy shit. And it might not like do well numbers wise or whatever.
But you just want to do it.
I just want to. Yeah, I only.
It's
have
not about the
one
views,
shot.
lah, you know? It's that.
It's not about the views.
Cause let
man. It's
go
not
of the validation, Ben. Let it go.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I don't want to write jingles for the rest of my life, lah. That's about it.
We write jingles to live, but we don't write it for the rest of our lives. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
To get the bread. We
Put
need
that
to
on
eat
a
the bread.
t-shirt.
You know, we need to eat some
Yeah.
bread anyway. So, you know,
Oh yeah.
I get what you mean. So balls to the
Yeah.
wall, Ben, next year.
Like balls to the wall.
Ben's
Ben.
to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, stop trying to
Yeah.
make it work, man.
Stop trying to
Just
make
you
it
gotta
work.
stop, guys.
I mean, you?
I was gonna say like I want to live a little bit more. I don't know if frivolous is the right word.
Vicariously.
No. I want to be a bit more
Frivolously.
adventurous.
Oh.
I'm a very subdued guy for.
Orang asli camp 2 weeks.
It's my final year of being. Nope, it's not even my final year. This year was my final year of being 20s. So next year it's
What's
the big three. And
Ooh.
I feel like there are a ton of things I want to do before June hits.
Like what?
So I told myself I will get a new car, a condo, and a cat. So I've got two. I need a cat now. I don't know if that's still happening.
Why?
I don't
Can I
know.
buy you Hello Kitty or something?
No, it has to be a real cat. But I need to figure out my schedule first.
I thought it was
think
like the 3 C's of
the 3 C's
Malaysia.
of no, just for me.
No,
just
just
really
for
just
you.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Condo car cat.
Yeah, so I go for a ride with my
That
cat
specific
every
order.
time I go to the
The
condo.
first two make sense. The
Yeah.
third one a bit.
No, but it does make sense. You think about it, it has to be in an order. Because if you don't
But
have a
if
car or
you-
condo, where are you going to put
Yeah,
a cat?
correct.
But
Exactly.
So it needs to be in that order.
Oh, you take it another way. Condo car boss. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyway,
What?
cat. Another
No,
word for
no,
cat.
no, no, no.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Get out of here, bro.
Get out of here. Okay, no.
Get out of here.
Next year is finally, and it's so funny that Ben's the freaking guest for this. I'm finally releasing music next year.
Yeah, Ben. Miyu's been
Like after freaking forever.
Miyu's been
sia.
recording every other
Yeah.
weekend. Every other weekend.
So
Let's get it.
I think maybe just like Ben, so I just want to do it. At this point, I don't care if anyone listens. I don't care if anyone's
I'll
gonna be
listen.
like, "Oh, that's a shit song." Yeah, I know it's a shit song, but I still made a song. So
but I have a shit song and you have shit.
and, like you have nothing. I've got a shit song. So I'm really excited. I've one song's done.
Oh,
Finally,
we're
dude.
working on a collab that's also coming out in March.
Nice. Are you writing everything on your own or you
I
have
do have a
people-
producer, but most of it is
Nice.
just been myself. It's been
This
difficult,
guy.
dude. And yeah, so I'm really excited that by the end of next year, I should have 6 songs.
Sick.
That's the plan.
I will come up with a podcast so I can plug your songs and then I will
Oh,
dismantle
Ben.
the podcast straight away after
You
that.
are. That's
Yeah.
what a true friend does.
Yeah, that's
if
right.
you're not
I'll spend
supporting me like
resources
Ben,
and hire a team.
correct.
The minute the
office
podcast,
space,
the minute,
corporate, and then just
Yeah.
dismantle everything.
the minute that podcast uploaded, you
Yeah.
give
We're
it
done,
24
guys.
hours of
We did
like
it.
airtime, then
Promo
you
one
just close it,
single.
bro.
Yeah, YouTube channels and everything, like the whole
And this is
social
the
media,
last
just
episode
to
of the
help you out.
podcast.
Yeah,
See you
that's
guys
it,
next
that's
year.
it.
But
Yeah.
next, never.
Shit, man,
See you
Ben.
guys never.
I don't know if you guys are not friends like Ben. You're just why y'all even friends? You know what I'm saying?
buy a physical office space, everything. EP6
Nuts, yeah.
episode 6 comes out. Bye bye,
Oh,
we're
the-
done. Oh my gosh. All right, to wrap it up, one thing. I
Go.
guess is to I think next year I gotta be I personally, one thing I'm looking forward to is maybe the COVID year has really taught me life is too short you know, and we give us a lot of reasons to not do the things that we really want to do because we're scared about how it's gonna turn out, right? I think next year definitely, you know, everyone knows that Mingyu and I mean, we've started as musicians or whatnot, or I mean, in personal life also, there are things to be done. I think next year is the year I actively take steps to do something that I want to do, at least. You know, not what I feel I have to do, but what I want to do. Hopefully.
dude.
and
Pierce your nose.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one, but
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try, but I'm really scared of
Something
needles.
yeah.
You know, so we'll see. I gotta get some holes in my ears like Ben. Maybe that's the secret to soprano voices.
I have many holes.
Just
stop,
Or-
sir.
also,
Yeah.
Jeremy, I just gotta check. I keep on saying next year, but people are listening to this in 2022, right?
No,
this is the
21.
last
Still
episode
2021,
of
last episode.
2021.
Last
Well,
Monday of the year.
I hope you guys have been listening to this and really, just take it to heart. Everything we say, learn from our mistakes, learn from
Wow.
our pain, our Kegels.
Wow.
Okay.
I guess I hope you guys. I mean, as privileged as city dwellers can be lah. Let's just be thankful for our privilege as well lah. You know,
Yeah, it's true.
The fact that we can actually have another day to look forward to, or at least we can worry about things. We still have one more day to worry about it. Some people out there don't have the liberty to even
They
sit
don't.
down and worry lah, guys. Come on,
Some people can't even sit down.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
don't have chairs.
That's right.
Okay.
They have just one butt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
We never think about those things.
Gotta sideway
button.
that stuff. Okay, Mingyu, what is the song recommendation?
This
of the
week's song recommendation, even after a heavy one, we want to remind you that sometimes, it just feels like all you need is to be held by a parent. And there's no parent more apparent than Ben with his new song called Baby Mama.
Yeah.
What a segue. This one's called
I
Baby
didn't see
Mama.
that coming.
It's from Ben. Check it out. It's so good. It sounds like this. Oh,
Sounds like Kegels.
Ben. This is what Kegels does for you.
This is
You
a
sound
Kegel
this
song.
good. You have sick arrangements.
It's a Kegel song.
Oh my god. Look at that. Ben, that is a beautiful song.
What's happening? Oh, are you listening to the song?
We were
Oh.
listening to the
we're
song.
listening to the song.
You couldn't hear it. I'm so sorry. But that's a great song. I'm so sorry for the silence, Ben. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, please share it. Tag us in your stories. Tag Ben so he can say hi to you as well. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy new year. And I think whatever kind of crazy comes our way, guys, just you've come this far.
Yeah.
You're only gonna go even further, man.
Yeah, just keep coming.
Just okay, Ben.
Sorry.
If you guys want to keep the good
keep
times
going.
coming, also, you can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. You can get caught up with all the latest episodes of The Takeaway Table and the shows that are coming out once again in January 2022. So get a load of that one. If you want to join the community, check us out on Discord. We're discord.gg/The Takeaway Table. That's discord.gg/The Takeaway Table. And if you want to find out more about Ben, you can get him on Instagram at Benjamin Kheng on Instagram. And Ben, where else
Yeah.
can they find you on the interwebs?
Or don't. Here's my house address if you want to come and
really?
just
Just come and
like
swing it.
breathing
Straight up.
exercises.
Spotify?
Yeah, the Spotify's, the YouTubes,
The
and the
YouTubes?
Instagrams, and the TikToks,
that's
and
right.
all
Apple
that
Music.
stuff. Yeah,
Apple Music and
it's all Benjamin Kheng.
It's
I'm
all Benjamin Kheng.
Superbly creative with my handles.
very.
check him out.
No
Benjamin
thing
Kheng at
or-
napsters.com.
Happy New Year in advance, gentlemen. It's been an
LimeWire.
absolute pleasure wrapping up the year with you guys. Jeremy, Ben, Mingan,
Happy
Ryan
birthday,
on the
number
sound as well. Guys,
Be safe.
what
Please.
can we do
Aye.
except say it's time for another rap? Bring us home.
Oh.
Oh,
Boom, ticka, boom, ticka, boom,
yeah.
boom, ticka, boom.
oh,
Oh.
my favorite actor is Jason Segel. I bet his ass is hard with the Kegels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Very interesting one. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace
See
out.
y'all
Stay
soon.
safe.
Peace out.
God
care.
bless.
See you soon.